The newest Chicago Bull, Jevon Carter, talked about what he gonna bring to the Chicago Bulls. So y'all know we gotta dissect it and give our input on it. We gonna talk about it, but y'all gotta do what? You gotta interview the man.
Cognac, gang.
Shy Bulls Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I'm with my dog, CDubb. How you doing, boy?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. What's the word, man? How y'all
feeling
today?
If y'all like what y'all listening to today, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and shake that notification bell so every time we drop, you be one of the first ones to know. Now, Jevon Carter, he did an interview with NBC Sports Chicago, and they asked him a lot of questions. He talked about what he gonna bring on the court and off the court. We get into some of the quotes. We gonna let me and CDubb react to it, and then we gonna keep on chugging along how we normally do. Y'all know what it is. Hey, when he talked, when they asked him and talked about about playing for the Chicago Bulls, he said, I can't even really put it in words, to be honest. Anytime I dreamed about going to the NBA as a kid, it was always in a Chicago Bulls uniform. So getting that call and hearing, congratulations, you're going to be a Chicago Bull, like, I didn't even know what to say. My feelings was all over the place. How that make you feel as somebody, you know what I'm saying, Chicago's own? Hopefully he a Bears fan, because if you like Anthony Davis and you a Chicago product and you a Green Bay Packers fan, you outcasted. You ain't from the city no more, bro. But anyway, how you feeling about this first comment from Jevon Carter?
Hey, man, you know I love our own, bro. I'm going to defend him all the way to the end. And it doesn't matter that he played for the stinking ass Milwaukee Bucks. He coming over to the Chicago Bulls. He grew up watching the Bulls. Derrick Rose, my favorite player of all time. You know, I got to see Mike, but Derrick Rose is my favorite player of all time. He inspired a lot of kids in Chicago. And Maywood is Chicago. I don't give a damn if it's Maywood. If you go to Maywood, you think you own Madison Pulaski or something.
Somewhere over there.
Bro. So I appreciate that. I feel his enthusiasm of coming home and playing for his hometown team. Now come over here and be great. That ain't complete yet. It's good enough that you coming over here to your hometown. Now you got to do something over here. You got to be great over here. You feel?
You definitely got to come in and hoop, my guy. We got to do it the best way we know Chicago people do. We a grind hard city. We go hard and we don't take no BS. So I already know what he coming to do, coming in. But he also, Jevon Carter also talked about the Chicago Bulls and what they get. He pretty much said, I'm here to do whatever they need me to do. His statement, I'm here to do whatever they need me to do. And he said, he went on to say, the Bulls, they got a chance to win every night. And I feel like me coming here, I'm just adding another piece to the puzzle. Me, this guy, I think the number one thing is that we're going to need him for is to space that damn flow, stick some defense, see if he can facilitate in the closing moments of the game so we can go ahead, instead of losing so many close games by 5, 6, 7 points, we can go ahead and start getting some dubs in that win column. For those comments that's coming from Jevon Carter, how you feeling about that? Saying that he coming to do whatever.
Hey, man, I love that coming from a player just entering a new situation, the Chicago Bulls. Well, you know where he come from. He didn't win a championship with the Milwaukee Bucks, but he came in a year after. But they still have some players that were there that won that championship. So we learned a lot from champions. You know what I'm saying? From Antetokounmpo, from Drew Holiday, from what's the dude with the overbite? Whatever his name is,
Middleton. Chris Middleton.
Yeah. So
he's talking about what's dude's name with the overbite.
So he could bring some of that championship knowledge. No, you know what? He could bring some of that winning basketball knowledge, because I think we desperately need some of that on this team, some winning IQ. So so I'm praying and hoping that he ain't just talking and he about that action, bro.
For sure. Well, 81 games played last year. 22 minutes per game. This guy, Jevon Carter, gave the Bulls 8 points, 2.5 rebounds, about 2.5 assists, on 42% shooting from the field. I think there was still 42% from the 3-point line. So I'm coming to you. You got to put it on wax, Unc. You know how we do it over here. What you think a good stat line will be for Jevon Carter if he's a starter?
Okay.
Which I think he will be started. So if we just give him a stat line for a starter.
For a starter for Jevon Carter, this is what I accept. With those players, you got to picture what players he playing with now. I'll take 9 or 10 points, 4 assists, 4-5 rebounds, and tenacious defense up and down the floor. That's what I want.
Me, that's fair. Me, looking at the last time, this gonna hurt some people. Looking at the last time Lonzo Ball played in the Bulls uniform.
Oh my goodness!
The 35 games that Lonzo Ball played for the Chicago Bulls, he played about 35 minutes per game. Gave them 13 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. To me, that he should be good right on that line right there. 13, 5, and 5 should be a reasonable stat line for Jevon Carter. I think he's just gonna be one of those guys that's gonna be deferring to the big three. He's there to tenacious defense, as you said. But when he gets those opportunity in the floor is space, and he got a 3, he got to be able to fill that role and quote unquote be Lonzo-esque. In my evaluation, he will not. To me, I haven't seen enough to where I'm be like, yeah, he gonna be able to pass the ball like Lonzo. I'm not saying that he gonna be able to do that, but he gonna have to come in and be some type of piece to where he's a threat from the 3-point line for sure. So 13, 5, and 5, he should be hanging around there. Would you say that's fair?
I guess that's fair. 13 is okay. He could get 13, but I say he'll never be the passer that Lonzo is, because Lonzo is a generational passer, especially in the open court. But when it comes to the 3-point shooting, you know what I'm saying? He can definitely be Lonzo. Lonzo, a spot up, wide open shooter. And he could come up. Man, I don't even want to talk about Lonzo. It's gonna bring up memories. I'm gonna get sad. But he a spot up shooter.
To the Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, Jevon Carter is a spot up shooter. You leave him open, he'll knock that down. So I'm eager to see how this work, how this mix work.
Like I said, in 22 minutes per game, he gave you 8 points. So if you go up to 35 or 30, so if you add 8 more minutes or another 10 minutes, you know what I'm saying?
You get 6 more,
bro. You could definitely give, add in another 5 more points, bro, to get you at that 13 mark. That's how I'm looking at it, bro. It shouldn't be that difficult.
Oh, so you saying his minutes is going up? You don't think it's gonna stick at like 28?
28. He only played 22 minutes last season with the Bucks.
Oh, that's going up for sure.
So I think that this coaching staff and the front office sees him as a starter for them. So I think he's going to be playing upwards of 30 minutes. So that's why my stat line for him is going to be, we need 13, 5, and 5. I think that's very doable for a guy that's expected to play over 30 minutes per game.
He need an all-time season. He need his greatest season. He ain't had his best season yet. I mean, you could call last year his best season, but he could do better than that, though. Yeah. I agree with you, nephew. 13, 5, and 5.
Yeah, he could definitely have his best season as a professional and whatnot. Still young guy. So he could just continue to grow. But Jevon Carter, to go ahead and get ready and wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all let us know what y'all think a reasonable stat line is in the comment box below, too, so we can see what y'all feel. Y'all think 13, 5, and 5 reasonable? I think Unc gave somewhere, 10, 4, and 4 or something like that? Yeah, that's fair. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, that stuff needs to increase. But to end it, my guy, he talked about what he's bringing on the court. Now, he also went on to talk about what he's going to do off the court to give back to the young kids in the city of Chicago. Oh. He got a foundation called the Treadmill Mentality. Okay. He is committed to making an impact in the community. Pretty much coming soon. I believe it's this Saturday. He's going to have his inauguration of bringing this foundation back to his high school, Proviso West High School in Hillside. He gonna be talking to kids between 6 to 17, and they're gonna receive basketball tips, sportsmanship lessons, and learn about the treadmill mentality. How big is this for the city, bro?
Oh, it's extremely big. We need all the help we can get. All hands on deck. And I'm gonna definitely give him a salute, because a lot of people don't come back and give back and try to help the kids, because these kids are crazy. We got to get these kids going in the right direction. And it was funny, but I'm serious. These kids are out of their mind. Yeah. These kids are out of their mind. Whatever help we can get, come on and do it. And I appreciate that from Jevon Carter, bro. I appreciate that very much.
Hey, sometime a spanking on the ass to do justice, but you know this the new ages. But we gonna keep that comment. Just leave it right there. We ain't gonna dive in. We leave it right there. We ain't gonna dive into that. We just gonna leave it right there. But shout out to him because I think that's something big, man. We gotta have all our people who made it out come back some way somehow and give back to the kids. You know that really need role models around. Me personally, I always go in and I always get kudos to you. And then my other aunt, TZL. My uncles was my role models. That was that male role model right there. All the real uncles stand the fuck up because it's a lot of weird activity going on with the new age uncles. They not being big homies no more. They not being real OGs no more. So the real uncles, y'all stand up, y'all know what I'm saying, take a shot of cognac for me because y'all the ones that paved the way for most of the success coming out of the city. You know what I'm saying? So do that, and all the fathers too. If y'all active and y'all kids like y'all, make sure y'all keep doing that. But Javon Carter said Derrick Rose is one of his favorite players. CDubb.
Hey, man, he was in that area. He was in that era, nephew. You know what I'm saying? And man, we you know how I feel to watch the Miami Heat series, man. You know, you know how our emotions went up and down in those series, bro. You know how much pieces of furniture we tore up in our house, bro. You know how many laps we ran around the house, bro. Bro. Hey, man, them were the days, bro. That seemed like it was yesterday, bro. Fucking Jimmy Butler, bro. Wake up.
They love Jimmy now, but they was mad as hell when he left LeBron open in the corner for that fadeaway.
Bro, wake up.
Boy. That's funny, bro. But yeah, he said that Derrick Rose is one of the reasons why he dreamed of being in the NBA. So shout out to him. Shout out to Derrick Rose. Poof.
Yeah, bro.
I'm watching your documentary tonight.
Oh, bro. Little Poodini.
I ain't he talking about Poodini.
Poodini.
But that's it from us, man. Unc, you got anything left?
No, I don't have anything left. Shout out to Jevon Carter. We really appreciate the help with the city. We definitely need it. It's gonna be an honor to see you on the court playing for your home city, bro. Maywood is Chicago. I don't give a damn what nobody says.
Facts. And it's good to see some Chicago prospects come back to the city. Ayo Dosunmu, Jevon Carter. A couple years ago, we had Derrick Rose. We just had Pat Bev in the building. Come on, Chicago, stand the fuck up, man.
Bro.
Stand up.
Yes.
They coming back to the crib. Now, the organization treat these guys well, man. These the guys that's going to keep the legacy rolling. And Chicago players that's up and coming, y'all keep working hard. Y'all might be here one day, too. It's going great.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, the dynamic between him and Ayo Dosunmu. That's going to be the dynamic. Yeah.
Facts. All facts, baby. But that's it from us today, man. Make sure y'all subscribe here for all your latest Bulls content. Shake the notification bell so every time we drop, you be one of the first ones to know. Shout out to our special guest last night on live, CNG, coming through, killing it, giving their knowledge and hooking us up and blessing and gracing the show. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and check them out too. Make sure y'all go ahead and call in or send a text message at that number right in the middle, 773-242-9219, so we can hear your thoughts. But enough of the turn up. It's time to turn down. We gonna catch y'all on the next one.
Cognac. Gang.